Got the forks rebuilt last week. Getting ready to give them their first test run. I'm excited to see how the bike handles and actually having front suspension. We're gonna get the bike warmed up, see how the suspension does. I moved my zip tie up so I can get a better read on it. So I'll get more clips later after I actually do a good warm-up run and see how things are going. I don't know what to say. I've been on the bike for like 5 minutes and that front suspension feels so good. I can't really speak for the way the bike felt when I was a kid when I had it, but I will say right now, this is the best, smoothest ride I've had on this bike so far since I've gotten it back. That suspension needed to be done so bad. So 100% worth it. If you guys are noticing like you're hurting your wrists and your ride's just not that great, do a fork rebuild. It is honestly so easy. I can't stress it enough. I was intimidated at first, but no, it's an oil change with extra steps. Just like Let's Go Enduro said, 100%, he was exactly right. That was the easiest thing I've done on my bike, and it has made the biggest difference. But that ledge felt like nothing. Now that I know my suspension is working good, I think I could stand to maybe go a few clicks stiffer on the compression. So I'm gonna go back to the truck and maybe go 4 clicks in. All right, so I'm back at the truck. I had already went and did a test ride. I did 4 clicks out. Decided maybe that's just a little bit too much. So I went back in, I went back out 2 more clicks. I was trying 4 clicks in. So I came back out 2 clicks. I think it felt really good, but maybe just a little bit too soft, but 4 clicks was too much. So I guess let's try this out. enough to know that I need to slow down when I hit those peaks. Because you get that little drop off ledge where you kind of sink into the crater. And if you don't slow it down, when you hit that point, you won't make it up there. So, not a hard hill to climb, but also not a hard hill to get yourself into some trouble on. Okay. Give me a good spot. There we go. Yeah, so straight ahead, that's where I climbed up. It's pretty steep. It's not like crazy big, but it's interesting how, you know, you hit it with speed, but at the top you have to slow down. You can kind of see there's some shadows up there. It like drops in, and so you have to drop into this hole and then hop up the ledge. So now that we have conquered this one, I'm gonna go ahead and go to my other favorite hill climb. And yeah, I know you guys have seen these a lot, but for me, especially trying out my suspension and making sure it's good to go, this is good stuff for me to practice on. So let's make our way to the next climb. Don't fall over. Thing is, it's definitely getting a lot warmer, so I might be due for to jet back down to a 45 on the Pilot. But we'll see. I'm getting a little bit of oil coming out the silencer, but then at the same time it's like the bike's running real good. I could deal with the runny nose here and there. Let's wipe it off. This one is another big favorite of mine. See how it is today. Loose and rocky. I think I'm gonna hit this climb again, and then we'll just run through some trails and riding standing up and being proper and whatnot. Really want to try to break all my bad habits. Like this. call them stand-up drills. What I'll do is I'll carry this drill over to that little callback that I was talking about. I guess let's keep her going. That wasn't exactly the spot I thought I was in anyways. So, here's a good spot. Wanting to practice riding properly, what I'm doing right now. You'll feel it so much in your lower back and your calves. You're maintaining a good posture on your bike. call that an end to the standing grill. And I'll end my ride video with a callback clip for this. Alright, I've been out here a while, and I said I was going to end it on the throwback clip, but I decided one last suspension test I should do is probably this trail back here. Because last time, when I ran through it before my race, this trail killed me. Well, it killed my hands and my wrists. So, see how it is with suspension. Surprise drop-offs over here, like this. Woo! That got slick. Dusty as heck today, so I really gotta be mindful of the fact that there is zero traction out here. Some of these trails disappear too, but some of them are just gone. There I can find neutral. I think that might do it for the day.